Hello there. My name is David and I work on the 3D scanning team here at GoEngineer. Today we are going to take a look at VXmodel from Creaform, where we are going to align multiple scans together. Now this is a little different than usual. Usually we have like one scan and we align that to the origin. In this case, we're going to align three parts together irrespective of the origin, as if they might be in an assembly location, or perhaps we just want to show how these parts interact together. We want to show maybe downstream in a different software how they fit, but that software may not be able to do any kind of transformation. So today we're going to look at aligning these parts together for downstream applications. Let's get started. So here we have our three scans we're going to align together. I'm going to go ahead and make this major part here essentially the fixed part. So I'm going to go ahead and create some entities to help us align the other parts too. So first I'm going to create a plane on that main face there and say OK to that. And I'm going to repeat that for this little keyway here. That will help us align the second part together. And finally, for location, I'm going to go ahead and create a circle using this cylinder here and project that circle to that plane. And that will give us, again, the location for center on the second part. So I'm going to go ahead and also create a cylinder for the pin. That will be the third part there we're going to align to. I'll say OK to that. And after we do that, I'm going to change my focus on the second part number 2, and essentially repeat that with respect to two planes and a circle. So again, I'm going to pick that face to create a plane on the little keyway here again, create the second plane for that part, and finally I'm going to go ahead and create a circle projected to that plane on the face. We'll say OK to that, and at this point I'm going to go ahead and also create a cylinder for the pin. Again, that will be our last alignment using that pin. So I'm going to go ahead and create a cylinder on that. And after we do that, we are ready to start the alignment process. So I'm going to change my focus to the second part, which will be the mobile part in this case. I'm going to do an entity-based alignment. And once I get into this command, I'm going to go ahead and set the mobile is going to be this plane. And we're going to align it to that plane. So that's going to be plane number 3 as the mobile, and the fixed is going to be plane number 1. And you can see that they get aligned with respect to those two planes. However, it looks like we need to clock that correctly as well as the adjustment for the center. So I'm going to go ahead and say now plane number 4 is going to be aligned with plane number 2. And you can see that they're aligned, however, they are opposing directions. So I'm going to go ahead and click this little flip button here. That will correct the orientation with respect to that. Lastly, I just need to align the circles together. So it's going to be circle number 2 aligned with circle number 1. And now you can see that the parts are aligned correctly as they would be in an assembly. And we're going to go ahead and check that real quick. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and change my focus here to this pin. And we're going to go ahead and repeat that alignment, entity-based alignment. And it's going to be cylinder number 2 aligned with cylinder number 1. And that's the only constraint I'm going to apply in this case. So I'll say OK. And now you can see all three parts are aligned together as if they would be assembled. And maybe you want to show somebody maybe how they interact with each other or how they move together. So I'm going to go up to the manual alignment. And I'm going to say I want to grab this axis here going through this pin. And you can see as I pull it back and forth, it shows basically how it would go inside of that hole. So after that is completed, I'm going to actually repeat that for the second part here. So I'll make that the active part, go back to the manual alignment, and again grab this axis here, and you can see as I pull the part up and down how it may interact with the first part. So that's about it for this video. I just wanted to show how you can align multiple parts together irrespective of the origin. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now.